Hello, welcome back to another 1001 beers you must try before you die. I have a Saison for us here. I'm not a big fan of Saisons, but I have found one I like in the past, or a couple I've liked in the past. Need the book there. This is from Belgium, so it's proper Saison. Well, you can have a Saison from anywhere really, but this is from the original Saison country. It's 5%, not too crazy strong. First brewed in 2001, and is Saison Voisin. I think that's how it's pronounced, or Voisin. It is from the Brasserie. Let's just check it is indeed the right one. Yes, Brasserie de Legends. It used to be called Brasserie de Giants. So it's now a strange name because it merged with another brewery. Nice design. There's like some sort of partridge on there or something like that. By the way, there's someone's drilling in the background, so you can hear a faint sense of drilling a little bit. Anyway, it says brewed to the same recipe since 1884. Saison Voisin, the true farmhouse ale with its touch of hoppiness, 40 EBU, and its beautiful amber glow. Saison Voisin will bring you back to the harvest of yesteryear, re-fermented in the bottle and all natural. Right, so. It's got sediment in it, so it's going to be very, very slow. Now, I do have a large glass. This is the exact sort of glass that you've got in the picture. So, I hope it'll work quite well. It should be. It's a big enough glass. So, let's crack this open and then we can talk about it. Just a plain orange cap there. Very nice and smooth. I don't want to see any sediment in my glass. And I'm going to leave it there. Leave a little bit at the bottom there. Okay, so it's a proper amber beer, and it's under the amber section. So 3 tasting notes. That's one side. Let it breathe a bit. Pours a lovely copper colour. It does. With a soapy beige head. There's only a small head on this, but it is quite full. In the nose, grassy hops, fine biscuity maltiness, and notes of pear and tart cider. Okay, let's go for the smell. It smells like a Saison, definitely. Really grassy. Pear and tart cider. That's a little bit of cider. Very farmhousey, as you might expect. There's almost no sweetness, mainly a dry and grassy bitterness that envelops the tongue, very dry finish and lingering bitter aftertaste. Okay, I think it's going to be a very much traditional farmhouse Saison. It says the actual brewery is in a castle. I can't pronounce that, so I'm not going to try. But inside the castle, the small brewery is surprisingly modern. It's open to the public on certain days of the year for small medieval fairs. It's available on draft. It's a great challenge to drink only one. Well, I've only got one, so that's fine. It says it's an unsung hero among Saisons. It's less complex than the famous Saison Dupont, which I've already reviewed, I very much liked. Less alcoholic than some of the so-called super Saisons, which I'm very glad of. It's supposedly made from a recipe that dates to 1883. Obviously first brewed in 2001, I said about that earlier. I think 1884 it says in the bottle. A few generations of the Voisin family made a version of this beer in nearby Flaubeck until the Brasserie Voisin shut in 1989. Giants, which means giants in Flemish, later bought the equipment, and old Leon Voisin was so impressed that he passed on the Saison Voisin recipe. The beer has improved with seemingly greater hop bitterness during the last few years. It has a biscuity malty flavour, but it's less pronounced. A relatively low strength by Belgian standards. Right, I don't breathe for a bit, I want to taste it. So, cheers. Okay. It's almost got a creamy taste to it. It's a little bit dry, no hoppiness at all. Really, there's a bit, I'm getting a bit, no sweetness. It isn't very crisp. It hasn't got that kind of punch. It says dry finish and lingering bitter aftertaste. It's okay. I think it's quite smooth, actually. It's quite tasty. It's very farmhousey. It's it's not bad. Not as nice as Saison Dupont, but it's quite decent. It's almost sour. Not like a sour beer, but it's lacking it's got no sweetness at all. It's almost like sour in its taste. It's okay. I'd happily drink it, but I probably wouldn't have another one. It's just a bit bland, I'll say. But it is very farmhouse. It's very kind of tastes a little bit of straw, bit of grass. And it's kind of got that smell and general taste of a farm. It's hard to describe. But it's kind of I don't know what hops it uses, but it is very much a Belgian Saison. Not quite sure what else to say about this. There's just not a lot to it. I think it is a sipper though. It's 5%, so it's not really strong, but it's still strong enough you don't want to quaff the whole thing really, really quickly. So I'm going to go away and enjoy the rest of this. Saison Voisin. Do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you for another review soon.